What's up, you guys? It's Corbin Stuckey of Pixel Talk here, and guys, I want to wish you a happy New Year's, and I also want to bring you my top 10 games of 2016. A lot of YouTubers have been talking about their top movies, their top television shows, and I wanted to contribute to that trend by telling you guys about my top 10 video games. I've compiled a list right here. I almost turned it to show you guys. I don't want to do that. I wanted to do top movies, but I feel as though I haven't seen every movie out there of 2016, and I feel as though I've played more games in 2016, so it just worked out for my interest. So yeah, let's get started. So these are going to be honorable mentions. These are games that were good, but they didn't make it on the list for, reasons. Firewatch, Super Mario Run, and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Not because it's Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, it's because I got Call of Duty 4 Remastered. That's the only reason why it's on the honors list, is because of that reason. Multiplayer is okay, but it's Call of Duty. So let's get on to the actual list. Number 10. Quantum Break. I really enjoyed this game. I've played a lot of Remedy's games. I've played Max Payne. I played Alan Wake. And this is just a really good addition to their library. I really like the gameplay and how it deals with bending time and getting from point A to point B by stopping time. And it's kind of like The Flash. If you think about it in terms of time and speed, it's like The Flash. It's the closest thing that we're ever gonna get to a Flash game, and I think Remedy did a really good job with it. The only reason why it's number 10 on my list is Remedy likes to do storytelling, and they tried to incorporate a television show into this game. And I feel as though I had to watch the television show in order to understand the story and everything that was going on, and I don't know. But the game itself, the gameplay is absolutely amazing. I really enjoyed it, and if you haven't played Quantum Break, you should definitely play it. Watch Dogs 2. I really enjoyed Watch Dogs 2. I enjoyed it more than Watch Dogs 1. I liked Watch Dogs 1, but I feel as though there was more shooting in that game and less hacking, and it claimed to be a game about hacking. Whereas Watch Dogs 2, it has more hacking in it. I mean, the guns are still there, but there's more and more hacking involved. There's more technology, like RCs and drones and a lot of modern day stuff. And I like the hipster vibe of it. I also really like the characters. I like them better than the characters in Watch Dogs 1, so that's a really good sign that they're improving on this franchise. And Ubisoft is just really good at gameplay in their games and just different mechanics. And they're really good at video games. I wish they were good at movies, but it's their first try. And this is just a really good add-on. I like Assassin's Creed, I like Far Cry, and I just really enjoyed Watch Dogs, and I can't wait to see where they bring this franchise in the future. Pokemon Go, an app game. That's crazy that an app is on my top 10 list. The reason why I really like Pokemon Go is because it got a lot of people outside, it got them out of their houses, and a lot of people were just experiencing the world, just, trying to catch Pokemon, and a lot of people met a lot of people as well, at parks and just local gatherings. My friend actually proposed to his girlfriend using Pokemon Go. They are now married. I will admit the game has problems. It needs a lot of updates. I wish we could battle each other, but I really enjoyed Pokemon Go. I still play it to this day. I probably should stop. I have been lacking, but they're gonna have to update it or something. That's why it's number 8 on my list, but I really wanted to put Pokemon Go on the top 10 list because it definitely deserves it. Number 7 is Battlefield 1. I really enjoyed the graphics of this. This is an incredible looking game. DICE is really good at what they do in terms of graphics and just sound design. And I really like how it takes place in World War I. We haven't seen a World War I game in a long time. Everything now is based on future technology, futuristic stuff, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Please, Call of Duty, go back to World War I. This is a really good example as to why you should. Battlefield 1 was just a really beautiful game. It's got a really good multiplayer as well, and I'm gonna be playing more of it for sure. Gears of War 4. I like how we get to finally get back in this franchise on Xbox One. It looked beautiful, and I like the characters. I like how they're related to characters in the previous games, and I'm just really glad to be back into the Gears franchise on Xbox One. It looks really good, it's really beautiful. And even though the ending of the game was a cliffhanger, I feel as though they should have found a better ending, but it left me wanting more. I want Gears of War 5, and because of that reason, it's on the list, Gears of War 4. Number 5 goes to Titanfall 2. I really enjoyed Titanfall 2. I really enjoyed Titanfall 1 because of the multiplayer. However, Titanfall 1 didn't have a campaign, and Titanfall 2 did. This is an actually really good campaign. I was not expecting it to be this good. And I remember back in 2014 where I thought Titanfall 1 was like the killer app of Xbox One, and I kind of just stopped playing it after a while because like Advanced Warfare came out. But I feel as though Titanfall 2 is going to be an everlasting game. I'm going to find myself wanting to go back into Titanfall 2. It's just a really good experience. I think it's way better than Titanfall 1. I mean, there are some similarities, but they've proven to me that this is a really good sequel. This is a really good follow-up, and I want to see where they bring the franchise in the future. Dishonored 2. This is some crazy gameplay. I love the powers, I love the mechanics in this game. I really love Dishonored 1, and because it brings me back into this gothic steampunk universe, that's the reason why it's number 4 on my list. I want to see where they bring this franchise in the future. I need to stop saying that. But I just really like these games and I want more. That's why these games are on my list, is because I was left wanting more. And Dishonored was a really good game, really good gameplay, and I just love this universe. I love Corvo because Corvo sounds like Corbin. I'm done. Doom! Oh my god, this game was crazy. Yes, Doom is number 3 on my list. I really enjoyed Doom. It knew exactly what it was trying to be. It wasn't trying to be like this heavily driven story. It was just an FPS. It was just a mindless shooter, and I was addicted to it. I couldn't get off the couch. It was a really good game. Bethesda, you did such an amazing job with Doom. I want more. I want more, but I can settle for this. This is a really good game. I'm gonna find myself playing it for like a while. It's a really good game, guys. If you haven't checked out Doom, you should. It's a really good game and just a really good soundtrack as well. It's got a heavy metal soundtrack, and it's a really stylized game. You should totally check it out. Number 2 on my list, Overwatch. I was really trying to figure out if I wanted Overwatch to be number 1, but I thought about it and there's not really a campaign. But the reason why it's number 2 is because this is a game that just came out. It's like its first game, and it's already started this huge entire universe, this huge franchise that's probably gonna be bigger than like World of Warcraft someday. I think Blizzard did an amazing job with this game. I like how it's a shooter, but at the same time, it's not really a shooter. It's just a first-person kind of game. You have different abilities with these characters. And that's another reason why I like this game, is because you can play as like 20 different characters. I really enjoyed it. I think it's a really good shooter, and Blizzard did an amazing job with this game. So what got number 1 on my list if Overwatch didn't? Overwatch was really good, so what got number 1? Dun 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 dun. Okay, I'm done. Uncharted 4. I enjoyed Uncharted 4 to death. I did not think that they could go this far. I really enjoyed Uncharted 3, and I just enjoyed the story of it all. Uncharted 4 was an amazing experience, and it was a really sweet ending to the franchise. This was the last Uncharted game, and it brought Nathan Drake's story to a close, and it was so emotionally driven. I put it number 1 on my list because it's an amazing campaign, it's a good multiplayer as well, and I love the Uncharted franchise. I style my hair like Nathan Drake, okay? I'm in love with this franchise, and I was so sad that it came to a close, but at least I'm getting Last of Us 2. So yes, guys, that was my top 10 video games of 2016. Comment down below if I left anything out. If I left it out, it's probably because I haven't played it. I'm sorry, but if there is a game out there that came out in 2016 that I haven't played or that you would like to recommend, just comment down below. Also, if you'd like a shout out on the next video, just support me on Patreon. All you need to do is donate $1 and just comment on this video saying that you did that, and include any social media that you'd like, and I will give you a shout out with that social media on the next video to come. Thank you guys so much. I am Corbin Stuckey, and this is Pixel Talk. Let's go 2017.